Van Epps, thinner and grayer than I remembered, took our coats, then expended no more than a minute or two on greetings and how are yous before he led us to his kitchen table and brought up a photograph on his computer. A two-story Victorian home, dull purple, richly detailed, turreted, with covered porch and sleepy front windows. My interest, of course, is to ascertain how it works, what empowers it, what measure or means of controlled stimuli will produce predictable results. I and Andy studied the photo. I saw a house. It was Andy's way to see more, always more, which was one reason I took her along. 7 panels in the door, she said. Each window has 7 panes. There are 7 front steps. Not that I appreciated her timing. Save it for later, I advised. Then asked Van Epps, so this is a house here in town? Van Epps inserted an artful pause before answering. Sometimes. This whole affair was ludicrous enough. AJ, I'm not known for my patience. Check out the landmarks. This tree with the large knot, this fire hydrant, this seam in the street. He arrow keyed to a second photograph, what one would call a vacant lot. Some brush, some trees, nothing else, save for the same knotted tree, the same fire hydrant, the same seam in the street in front. I took this soon after the first. The house was there, and then it wasn't. I didn't stifle an irritated sigh. If I may, just to cover the obvious, these photos are digital. He sighed back. I didn't alter them. No Photoshop. And you've presented them in the order you took them? Yes. So I'm to take you seriously. He leaned back and held my gaze with his own. I've found something, James. Something atypical. As you'll observe, Port Avalon is one of those alternative kinds of town that attract all brands of superstition. So the locals have their legends about it. How it's a harbinger of death. How it knows you, follows you. With an unbecoming cryptic note, he added, takes you. I rubbed my eyes, mostly to buy time. I was at a loss. I came to Port Avalon with the specific objective of encountering this house in order to study it, to know it. I saw it for myself a month ago, even before the incident with Clyde Morris. And yes, there is something about it that would trigger such legends. So I have to ask, what is it really? And can we control it? Maybe harness whatever powers it. Harness? What are you talking about? He fidgeted, composing an answer. I and some friends are interested in occult power, not as occult power, you understand, but as power that could be useful. Friends, investors, shall we say. I knew he wouldn't go any further into it. Maybe another time. Hey, Jay, if you want me to bring balance to this. Oh, absolutely. I can see the handwriting on the wall. This is no plaything. Then I'll be skeptical. Digital photographs. Legends. To waste my time is to insult me. Show me evidence beyond this. There's Nadine, Clyde Morris' widow. You should hear her account. She was there, in the house, when it took him. I rose deliberately. Then we'll go there now. The closet door was locked. Other door, Van Epps said. I found the closet, grabbed and put on my coat. Andy threw hers on. There's more, said Van Epps. It was my role to get him back on track, and I persisted. I recognized his favorite jacket in the front closet. Fine leather, distinctive smell. I grabbed it and held it out to him. With his eyes turned away from his computer, he swiveled it to show us another photo, that of a ghostly old man with glassy eyes and hunched shoulders glaring at the camera. The lighting was rather dim, the photo taken outdoors at dusk or later. Clyde Morris. I would have none of the chill I felt, and I shook it off. Andy showed the same chill plainly. He could have been dead already. I was being sarcastic. He was, said Van Epps. He died a week before I took this.